Are you triggered easily? And when I say triggered, those triggers that make you suddenly angry, fearful, anxious. So when this happened to you, what do? Are you just stuck in that spirit, in that mindset of fear, anxiety, anger? Or do you try to get through it or get past it? So this video is all about triggers and how we can overcome these triggers with 3 simple techniques. So all of that is just after the intro. Rise and shine, sunshine. This is 30ish Kid, and I'm back today with a very wonderful sunrise and also a new day, meaning a new video. So, triggers. You know, every day when I pick my topics, they are not just random, okay? They are stuff that I'm facing every day, and whenever one of these challenges just pop up, I said, oh, that's a good topic. Let's talk about it. So today our topic is trigger, and I'm gonna just start with a simple, practical example, okay? So you understand what does it mean, triggers, because I know some of you hearing about this word trigger, okay, in your mind is the like a gun trigger, but you don't understand or not yet understanding what is this triggers means exactly. So today I'm walking, okay, but while I'm walking there is a really excruciating pain that I'm feeling. That pain is triggering a feeling, an emotion, okay? So my emotion or the feeling that I'm feeling, and it's physical, it's called pain, okay? So the act of walking right now is triggering a feeling of pain. So this is physical, okay? But most important, I'm speaking about emotional triggers, okay? So, for example, I don't know, you are waiting at a queue, okay? It's a long queue, I don't know, Starbucks or for your restaurant or administration affairs or stuff, okay? And someone just came, like, you are waiting like for 15 minutes or so, and someone just storm, okay, pass all of these people and go to the to the counter without any respect for the people who are waiting. So this will trigger an action or a reaction, okay? So what can be your reaction, okay? Maybe you will voice your emotions by saying, whoa, dude, we are people, we are human. Where's your respect? Go, sit at the end of the queue. This is a reaction, okay? The other reaction can be total anger, okay? And I witnessed many times, and even if you watch some like hilarious, but they are not hilarious, you will see some altercations happens from this silly action of just not respecting people and just storming all to go first. So the reaction, this is actually coming from the trigger, okay? So here the trigger It's the action of that person, okay? That's a trigger. But what makes the trigger important or makes it efficient, or meaning the bigger the trigger is, the bigger the reaction. So here it can be a feel of disrespect, okay? So when you voiced out loud what you are feeling, your emotions, your state, that was out of disrespect, meaning you felt disrespected, or you felt that all this time, the time that you wasted waiting at the queue is just wasted time. Some other people, they can come further, meaning you stepped into their zone. Meaning what? Meaning you just not just disrespect them, but you hurt them, their pride, okay? So this is what we call trigger. But trigger can be something like really, really simple that we are used to it every day. Triggers can be you are working hard on a project, okay, and the fact that the deadline, okay, or the day of the exam is near, that will trigger anxiety, okay? That anxiety, it's out of fear, okay? Yes, you are a good student. Yes, you are one of the best professionals in your field. But the fact that there is a deadline and there is a time running out, it will trigger, okay, a feeling, an emotion. So that's trigger. So you're gonna ask me, but Sami, okay, I understand till here. I'm understanding what does it mean triggers. But how we can overcome those triggers? Because the whole video is about 3 techniques to overcome triggers. Okay, now that I explained, I'm gonna give you the first technique. Beware. I say it many, many times, and sometimes I'm feeling redundant because I'm repeating my words, but that's the truth. To beat those triggers, because triggers will not go away, that's a disclaimer, okay? But your way of dealing with those triggers, that's what will give, or what will remove the power from the triggers. So beware. What does it mean? Meaning observe yourself, okay? Whenever something like that happens, okay, ask yourself, what is your emotions, like your actual emotions, okay? If it's anger, ask yourself why you are angry, sorry. Why do you have this anger? If it's fear, why? And basically all the triggers, they triggering, I'm not gonna say bad, but they are triggering not good or not quite good emotions, okay? They will trigger the dark side from your psychology, okay? So be aware, observe, okay, to know exactly how you are feeling. Then, by knowing that, now you're gonna deal with it. How? Just simple. This is my second technique. Breathing. Okay? You know there is a word. Think before you say. Or one time I heard in my country we say, actually I forgot the name exactly, but the translation is churn the word in your mouth 1,000 times before you say them. So basically you can apply this to your emotions, meaning think about your emotions, okay, observe them, be aware of them, okay, then breathe, okay, so you can release those emotions in a way that they will not affect your behavior, okay, and they will not push you to react in a way that maybe it's not the good way. So breathing, and I show you a technique once and I'm gonna repeat it. You take your five fingers, sorry, your hand, okay, and you start. Inhale, exhale. When you arrive at the tippy tip of your fingers, hold your breath, okay, for a few seconds, and then release. Breathing, and there is something that is really powerful about breathing, is that most of the people, they are not aware that emotions are energy, okay? And breathing is a way to recharge, okay, that energy. So when you breathe in, you are receiving to your system fresh new energy. And when you breathe out, you exhale, you are exhaling those bad energies or old energies, okay? So do that for the 5 fingers, okay? One hand sometimes is enough, okay? But be conscious about your breathing, okay? It's not like no, slowly. And when you are breathing, just focus on your breathing. Disconnect from that situation that triggered you, okay? And my third and final technique, it's one of my favorites, okay? Not the favorite, but one of my favorites. You know, most of those triggers, okay, comes from past trauma. And when I say past trauma, it's not necessarily to be like big traumatic events. It can be something like really simple, okay? For example, you were a kid and you went to buy eggs, for example, and while you are climbing the stairs to your apartment, you broke the eggs and you said, no, not anymore. I'm bad, okay, with holding eggs or buying eggs, okay? So you have this, sorry, I'm gonna say a trauma, but it's kinda not happy moment, okay? So in your mind, okay, whenever you see eggs, okay, you're gonna remember those broken eggs and your mom just telling you, you are bad at holding eggs, why I'm sending you, and all of that. So, okay, that can actually trigger. So how you can deal with that is actually, I'm gonna say simple, but it's not that easy, okay? Because dealing with past traumas, it can be challenging, but the whole secret is to be opened, okay, to deal with the past, okay? If you don't deal with the past, you cannot live your present and you cannot build for your future, okay? So that was my 3 techniques how to deal with triggers, and I'm just near my home, so you know the drill. If you enjoyed this video, if this video made you smile or just change your mindset, you can hit the like button. But do not forget to go down to the comment box and share your experience. How you got, not you got rid, but how did you overcome, okay, your own triggers, your special techniques. That's really helpful to inspire each other and to help each other, okay? And finally, this is 30ish Kid, and I'm committed with every rising sun to share with you, my buddy in this journey called adulthood, those tips and hacks to live this life fully. So, if that's what you're looking for, please hit the subscribe button. I think it's here, okay? And do not forget the bell, because that tiny bell will make you updated, inform you the moment my content, my videos hits the world wide web of YouTube. So, other than that, I wish you a wonderful day. Cheers!